Hi guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we're going to be learning how to build a simple taxi. This is more of the American style taxi, the kind of yellow taxi. We don't really get them in the UK that often that are really yellow. They're usually just boring colours like grey, or the ones in London are pretty cool, the black ones that are pretty, the London cab type taxis. But this is the one that we've got here. Now I have got a little bit of, trick kind of things that I've got in my texture pack, which allows me to get yellow wall stairs, but you don't really need those. You can just do it normally. I'll be showing you a couple of different ways of actually getting it, but it's pretty cool. Simple design, but pretty cool, and yeah, it just looks good just filling up your roads. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're just going to jump onto my tutorial world. We're going to get started on this one. Okay, so here we are on my tutorial world. Now you can see that I've used sandstone stairs here. I'm also going to show you the other way, which is just with blocks, basically, which I think looks better than the sandstone stairs. I don't think it looks quite good mixed, but it's kind of up to you guys. If you want to have these wheel arches, you want to have that little bit of depth, and you don't actually mind them. I mean, it could be that that's like a special coloured part of it, for example. Anyway, the actual blocks that you're going to need for this tutorial are black wool, cobblestone slab, and you'll notice that mine's completely grey. That's just because I used it for my roads, but it works even if it's like normal one. If you're using flows, for example, it works fine. You're also going to need some yellow wool and a ladder, note block, or you can also use a furnace as well. Some people use furnace for the front. Black stained glass, white stained glass pane, nether brick slab, and a button. And we've got a couple of other extras as well that we'll need, but we can grab those later. So, nice and simple. I'm going to place down one block of black wool, leave one block gap, and then place down another one. We're then going to leave a 3 block gap. So you go 1, 2, 3, go to the 4th one, and that's where you place your blocks. So you got 1, 2, 3 block gap right there in between those two. Then just fill in your other wheel. It'll just go in there to make a nice rectangle. So then if you grab your cobblestone slab, just join these up, and just join them in the middle as well. And then join them up there. You're also going to add an extra 3 blocks in the front, 1, 2, 3, like that, just to make a little front bumper, and also on the back to make a back bumper. That gives you the base of the actual car or taxi itself. Then what we can do is just with your buttons, so you can just place a button there, jump over and place a button there and a button there. That'll make your wheels look more like wheels. Okay, if you grab your note block or your furnace piece, just put that right in the middle at the front, and then put your ladder on front of that. That's going to be our engine. Then with a yellow block or yellow wool or yellow stained clay as well, you can use. It depends on what you kind of want it to look like. Just put those either side. We're actually going to go all the way around. We're going to just completely layer this one up. So like I said, you can put in those sandstone stairs if you want to. I'm just going to do it plain like this so you get an idea and get to have a look at both of them. Okay, so now what we're going to do, right behind the engine block, we're just going to place a block, then another one. And then right at the back, we're just going to add in an extra block right there, like that. Now we can just clear down a couple of these. We can actually grab a nice little seat. So grab that, shove that in there, nice and small. And then right in front of that bit there, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, then 2, 3, 2, 3. So we get like this 3 by 3 square in a way of the actual glass, but not really quite. Then right at the back, we're going to have a block here, and a block here. Then a black stained glass piece right in the back piece there. So that's our back window, so that's what we get. A really, really small like boot there, but a bigger bonnet. Okay. Then right in the middle of this, or right where we've got the seat, we're just going to use our nether brick slab. You can also use the cobblestone ones or something else. I just use nether brick. Mine's black. My nether brick's black, so it kind of works really well with this. But if you guys have got like other blocks, just use our blocks if you don't want to use the nether brick. Just shove that on the centerpiece like that. And what else can we do with our blocks? I guess the first thing we can do is if we can have our button, just put it on the last glass piece here or just underneath it. That's our door. So get one like that. And with our white stained glass pane right in the front piece, just put that on the side. That'll be our wing mirror, just like that. Now if we clear down all of our inventory and grab a sign, we can also grab some yellow carpet and also a lever or a lever, depending on how you say it. Redstone torch and a normal torch. I'm going to show you how to do these lights and things like that in a second. Now we're also going to need to grab some string. There we go, so we've got a string now. So right in the back piece here, we're just going to put in a piece of string. You'll notice that mine's invisible in my pack, but if yours isn't, it doesn't matter. Then we're just going to put the yellow carpet on top of that and also across the back here. So it goes all the way across the back. You could, if you want to, leave it like that, but I found it didn't look square enough. Taxis, or at least the yellow ones that I've seen, usually are quite basic and quite simple, so in Minecraft we just make it look more blocky to actually show that. Now you're just going to do the bonnet as well with your yellow piece of wool. Now you will have to shift click or sneak click. So whatever your button is to make yourself do that, that's sneak. Just use that to put it on top of a note block or on top of a furnace. Like that. So if we grab our signs, we're just going to put these on the front. We're going to put 2 on each side, or 1 on each side even. And then right in the middle, this is where is the best place to ever credit myself or any other car builder. So if you just put in there Lord Dacker, that's like a number plate and credits me, and it's really awesome when you guys do that. So if we jump around the back, exactly the same. So there, and also in the back. So you get a number plate. There we go. Just like that. Now on the back as well, we can put our redstone torches in like that. We can also grab, if you grab your red stained glass and your yellow stained glass, and also an item frame. There you go, and you can also just put these on the back. I use the redstone torches because it actually gives out a bit of light. It's something I've learned from the Huntington City server and Yazza, people like that. And it actually just generates some light around it, so at night time it looks really cool. It just looks really cool in general anyway. But you can put an item frame in there, and you can put your red stained glass on those bits like that. If you also grab your sign right in the middle, what we're going to do, plonk that down, and we're just going to write taxi. I don't know why I did that. Taxi. God, can't spell. Taxi. So shove your taxi onto there. And just remembered, we need a lever on this bit, just underneath the wing mirror. Like that just makes it look complete. And at the front, we can use normal torches. That's what I do, because that creates a lot of light at night time and looks really cool. But you guys could also, if you just, don't want that, just take those off and just put on your item frames. Put your yellow stained glass on. That just looks like, headlamps. But if you want to do both, you can do both, there's always that option. But that's it. I mean, it's super simple. There you go, guys. You can see it without the actual wheel arches, and you can see it with the wheel arches, with the sandstone ones. You can also use birch as well. Birch wood does sometimes work quite nicely. Really simple design, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.